Hey, glad you can make it, because today we are playing more Thaumcraft and simply Thaumic the mod pack, and nothing has been changed in the pack because I'm recording basically right after yesterday's episode. I did a couple of things, very minor things. I switched out the lava for Nitor, because Nitor is a heat source for the Crucible. So that works. Don't have to worry about things burning down either. So I can actually move the Crucible up here where all the wood is if I felt like it. It won't burn things down. The other thing I did was inventory. I took care of the rest of the stuff in that chest. I put the things I wanted in here and here. Put the things I wanted in here and here. And got the little gold nuggets, the blaze rods. Got the nether gold ore. I did notice that the quartz from here and the quartz from here don't match. I mean, they still count. Like, if I hit... Why does that not stack with that? See, some of them do some weird things sometimes. Simple ore generation seems to have a little bit of bugs, but I'm not going to switch that out. But see, if I hit use on it, it can still craft all the things it's supposed to. Or maybe it can't. Its quartz becomes... What? That is weird. I shouldn't have to turn the quartz from simple origin into nether quartz, considering I got it from the nether. I don't know. Is it the same? No, it's the same recipes. Okay, I think it's going to work just fine. Let's see. I wonder if that's a way of kind of... If I was to... No. Those don't work as quartz slivers. Okay, I'm going to have to check into the config files for simple origin, because there's some stuff I just don't agree with at this point. So that may be actually changed for the 1.01 before it goes out. We will see. Alright, we are continuing along with Thaumcraft. If I look in the book now, it's kind of like we got a quest book. This has been done, so I can now hit complete. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, by the way, the Nitors are completely dyeable. So if I get me some bone meal, don't know why I got the bone meal. There was no reason for me to get the bone meal, but I got it anyway, because that's not what I wanted. I wanted one of those and one of those. Actually, you know what? I don't need those. I've got an orange tulip right here, because, you know, saffron. Gotta make it orange. Feels weird making it orange though, because that's what the original one looked like. Okay, let's just break it. But if you take it and put it with one of these, you get orange Nitor, which is now orange. That's what the original Nitor used to look like. That is pretty. I really like the effects he's been working on. Those are awesome. By the way, in this pack, I don't know if you know, I don't know if I ever mentioned it, is sophisticated wolves. So those bones can come in handy for a lot of things. Alright, let's continue along. We now have the ability to discover oromancy and discover artifice and infusion. And the other thing is, because we discovered alchemy, we now have a new thing in here. And we can look at basic alchemy. Crucible crafting guide. Place crucible over heat source. Done. Add water and wait till it boils. Done. Add ingredients with the essentia you require. Done. Throw in a catalyst. Done. Shift right clicking with an empty hand will empty a crucible. Each crafting operation will consume some of the water. I can craft multiple items at once by adding sufficient essentia and using multiple catalysts. Essentia does dissolve over time, so I shouldn't wait too long before starting to craft. And I wonder what the purple puffs of smoke means. when this happens. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably nothing to worry about. Crafting crystals. Essential crystals should be fairly easy to craft. All I need to do is break down a quartz crystal into smaller shards to act as a growth medium. Simply dipping a shard into the crucible should soak up some of the essentia it contains and cause the crystal to grow. This won't be a particularly efficient way of doing things. It will probably cost at least twice the essentia that the crystal will end up containing, and there is the net loss of quartz, which is not always the easiest thing to find. I'm also not sure I'll be able to control exactly what essentia gets crystallized. But yeah, so that should open up us a few extra recipes. We now have crystals. We can make them with quartz slivers. Like everything. Okay. We can make glass files, which we'd already actually known how to make. We can make essentia filters, which means we're heading into a different kind of alchemy very soon. And we can make morphic resonators also. All of this will be more explained as we go. Alimentum. I need something more reactive. I should take some time to collect my thoughts and study the elements. Maybe there's a way to improve coal, like I did glowstone. Let's hit complete. Alimentum, I was right. I should be able to take a lump of coal and add more of the essentia it already contains, and possibly a little bit of prettier for extra kick. If my calculations are correct, the resulting substance, which I have called Alimentum, should burn 3 times longer than normal coal. Ooh, that sounds like a nice little fuel source. My calculations also show that the substance will be quite energetic, and I should take care not to chuck it about, not unless I have good reason to, that is. And there's a reason why they say that. Alimentum is a little bit different in this version. We can also work towards alchemical metallurgy, where we can learn how to make alchemical brass. And to do that, we throw iron in with some instrumentum. And I'm going to show you how to find out some items in just a moment. Alimentum is ignis, prettier, and potentia. All right. Now, let me show you some of these recipes, the way they show up in JEI with the particular JEI add-on that we have. Let's see. It is called, I've got to remember. It is called Thaumic JEI. Yes. Okay. So with this particular recipe, it shows us these things, okay? Alimentum and what we can throw in with it. Now, if we want to find out what we can get that has potentia on it, aspect from item stack, aspect from compound. It tells you to get potentia you can add ordo and ignis. And it also shows you all the things in the pack that have this on it. Blaze powder. Yay. Let's see, actually, can you hit uses for blaze powder? Well, it kind of shows everything. I'd actually have to actually scan it for me to see what I'm trying to see here. But, like, this, I know we can get from the coal. Okay? If I open up, let's say, this inventory, hold down shift over here, we can get the potentia and ignis just fine. Prettier, on the other hand, need to find out where we can get that from. We can do so with cobblestone. Let's see. There's not any in dirt. But let's see how much. See, that also has. We don't want the extras if it's at all possible. So just plain old prettier would be what we actually want. And I'm trying to figure out if there is a way of seeing where we can get just plain old prettier. Let's see, sand has, at least that has 5. So we could use that, and then we would just have the leftover terra. Do I have anything that has, I guess those don't scan. That is basically just prettier. Not the bowl. That has 10 gunpowder. That makes sense. Oop, I haven't scanned these. Wait, no, I've scanned everything in here. It may just not contain it. Prettier. I'm not seeing it. I know how to get the herba stuff. Let's see. Quicksilver drops. No, prettier. This has 5 of the Victus stuff. Alright, anything interesting in here? I'm expecting it to be like all herba, so I'm just going really quick to look. Now it looks like our best choice is going to be the sand. So if I take 1 sand and see, this requires 10 of the other things. So basically a sand and a coal plus another coal. Come down here. We can throw a sand and a coal plus another coal, and boom, we get Alimentum. Do not throw this. Do not throw this unless you have a good reason to do so. For instance, a good reason to do so would be to show you why you don't want to do so. So I'm going to go throw some down here in a kind of controlled area. Let's go even further down. Yeah, just kind of in a controlled area. That'll be good. Like right there. Okay, that didn't do it. That did. Oh, okay. I right-clicked, threw it. It blew up. Didn't do any damage. But I think it can destroy blocks. Maybe that was changed in one of the real places where I've seen that it got could destroy blocks was on somebody else's video. And maybe that's been changed because that was an older version of Thaumcraft 6. So there's actually been 3 versions since that. I am on beta 6 with this one. But yeah, that was easy enough to do. We're still going to get some of that purple stuff in the air, but that's okay. It'll all be fine. It's fine. Nothing bad's going to happen. Nothing ever bad happens. Especially not in SAF videos. SAF videos, everything goes perfect. So, let's see. Let's throw another sand here. Another one of those, and another one of these. Let's get another Alimentum. Just to have an Alimentum sitting around. Why not? Also remember it burns 3 times longer. Let's see if we can make something interesting. What about... If it burns 3 times longer, then that means it should be able to cook 3 of these. So let's put as a test. No. If it burns 3 times longer, it should be able to cook 24 of something. Okay, as a test, we're going to use a full stack of cobblestone. How about that? It'll give us some stone back. And we can just test that out. So let's pull out the charcoal. Now remember, it does it 3 times long, but it took 2 coals to make it. 2 coals and a sand. So now we're going to put this in here, and we're going to put this in here. And we're going to see how many items that Alimentum can cook while we go to other things. Yeah, we'll just throw that in there. Why not? Okay. So don't let me forget to show you this. Like as if you're like right here, right now, so you can remind me. But don't let me forget to show it to you. If I forget to show it to you by the end of the episode, leave a comment and tell me, hey, show us this. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Trunks. Okay. That was Alimentum. Let's see, alchemical. We can also make some brass, but let's go ahead and go to the Alimentum and hit complete. That does that, and see, now we've opened this. If we want to get into some more of the essential smelting stuff, we need to actually open up the alchemical metallurgy by making alchemical brass. That requires instrumentum. And let's see what we have. Let's go ahead and look up brass. We can click this, click on the Crucible, we can click instrumentum, and we can see, hey, pickaxes have instrumentum in them. That has 16, that has 12. This has 8. You know, a stone pickaxe is probably just fine. It's 8, and we need how much? We need 5. So 2 of those could get us 3 of them. So how about we do 2 stone pickaxes and 2 pieces of iron. Do I have the 2 pieces of iron? I have 1 piece of iron. Well, then we'll just go make 1. Oh, no. I don't want to be that wasteful at the moment. So let's cook up 1 iron. 1 iron. You cook. How are you doing? You're at 12 and you're about halfway through. So I think that math is going to be correct. I think we're going to get 24 from 1 single piece of Alimentum. Alright, let's go downstairs. This is an episode all about alchemy. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our water bucket. Top that up. And put this back here. Alright, so if... Oh, no. Okay, so don't get in the Crucible is bad. You know what? Going upstairs, I'm going to go grab a stair. I don't have to worry about it catching on fire or anything anymore. So we're just going to place this right there. Haha. A little bit easier to throw things into the Crucible whenever it's a little bit lower than you. Alright, so 2 of these, right? Yes. No, because all we need is the instrumentum. What's on this? Okay. Let me go remember. Yeah, because we're making 2 of them. That's why. I knew there was some reason. 1, 2. There we go. Have 2 pieces of alchemical brass. If I right-click this, we should be able to go in here and hit complete. It should be harder than iron with the ability to accept enchantments beyond that which iron is normally capable of. Nice. A metal such as this should have many applications in the crafting of more advanced thaumaturgical devices. This opens up brass gears, which we can make, well, brass plates and brass gears. See. Brass gears. Well, fine. There. Brass gears, which we can make with alchemical brass ingots and an iron ingot in the middle. And then, you know, plates are that way. And that would open up essential smelting. Using alchemical principles should be able to find a way to break down objects and convert them into essentia. Yes, basically this is a way of not having to use the basic alchemy a lot quicker. There's also hedge alchemy where we can make magic tallow. It should be a fairly simple process to apply the alchemical principles I've learned to creating common materials. So let's see. Magic tallow, we can take rotten flesh and a little bit of ignis and turn it into tallow. Leather can be gotten by throwing in some rotten flesh with air and bestia. Yes. You know what? Let's make some tallow. Tallow is a new substance. So if I make tallow, I can scan tallow. Anyway, while we're here. I scanned new things. Learned more stuff. Always scan, because then you'll find that a lot of the things that you can open are already opened. If you get my meaning. All right, tallow was 1 ignis. Ignis. Huh? This has 1 ignis on it. Torch. What do you have on there? You have lux. You should have a lot of ignis on you, but I'm not getting rid of my blaze rods. What do you have on you? You have a lot of stuff because you have the fire aspect and stuff. It's got magics and stuff on it. That's actually kind of interesting. Curious, curious, curious. This has bestial on it. Okay. Pretty cool. What else do we have ignis on? There's a lot of ignis on this. A lot of ignis on this. So I could do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And one of these. Let's go up here. Throw in one of these. And then this. There we go. We got 10 tallow. See, you can do more than one. That works. All right. So we click here, go here, and we have completed that particular one. Some substances are simple enough that just adding more of the same essential it contains is enough to create more of that substance. This isn't true for everything, but the phenomenon will probably prove useful. Yeah, I would say so. Gunpowder becomes 2 gunpowder. Slime balls becomes 2 slime balls. Glowstone becomes 2 glowstone. The problem is, again, it needs a glowstone plus the lux and the census, which can come from glowstone. So you would throw 2 of them in there and you get 2 of them back. Not very useful, but if you get these from a different source, then it becomes a little more useful. Ink sacs can become more ink sacs. All right, we can also make candles. Candles are cool. We got string. I think we got string. Let's go make string and tallow candles. Do we have string? We have some string. We have candles. We now have candles. I like the candles. Do they just go on the side? No, they can't go on the side. They have to be placed on something. No, no. Give me it back. Sounds like wool when you place it down. That's funny. Oop, excuse me. So can I just place... No, can't place it on the crafting table. That would be silly. But you can probably place it on the table. Let's see, do I have any tables? No, I do not. But I can take this and this, I think. That and that. Do I still remember this recipe? Yes, I do. A wood table. Let's take the wood table and place it there. And put a candle in our window. There we go. I had to shift click it on there. Probably because you can click other things on there. But yeah, candle. We don't need the red torch now. Go away, red torch. Alright, hit F7. Make sure I didn't mess up our lighting in here. Don't want to just suddenly have a zombie in the house. That would prove not useful. That would be very not useful. Alright, torch goes back in here. Alright, that is going to be it for this episode. We have gone over a lot of just basic alchemy. So this episode is about alchemy. Next time, I think we're going to work towards... I don't know. We might work towards some of the essential smelting so we can do a little bit better with our alchemy. But some of the other things, I want to work towards gallimancy. But we're going to need a lot of iron for that. And I'll explain that another time. So maybe we'll... Ooh, I can already discover that. What about aromancy? Things that need to be discovered. I need to go to the lowest depths of the world and the highest peaks. I thought I'd gone that far, but maybe not since that has happened. So yeah, we're gonna open some of this up next time. Let me know in the comments what you're interested in seeing. Which way do you want me to go? Do you want me to go further into alchemy? Let's go into the alchemy tab and let's get some stuff figured out. Or do you want me to go into artifice or oromancy? Which both can head into some interesting things. So let me know in the comments. Thanks in advance for the thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. I've been Saf, and you've been Alchemical.